How is everyone doing this morning? I'm doing okay. I hope you all are doing well. I'm smoking. All right. Let's get this thing started. Let me put up my... All right. Good morning, Mr. Ed. Mr. TC, Mr. Nick. I believe Mr. Knives Are Life came in after that. And then I believe Mr. B. Shady. Good morning, sir. Then I believe we had Projectiles Are Sharp. And who else? Anyone else? I think that's got us covered so far. Yeah. Does your home or apartment have the mysterious Chinese style character house number font? Morning, JD. How is it going? Hope everybody's well. So I carried some knives with me last night that are not my normal thing, but I carried my smock in my front pocket. I took this thing apart because I was curious about the double detent, and I realized that mine has already got the double detent removed, and that's probably why I like it. But yes, the smock is an excellent knife. Had that in the front pocket. And then in the back pocket, I have my Anthem clone. This thing is superb. Love this thing. So solid. Like, I don't know. Great knife. And then in my back left pocket, I had my Tyrant. So that's a pretty good pocket check. Got a good hollow grind, a good flat grind, and just a good old drop point. What do y'all have in your pockets this morning? What are you starting the day with? I did find that knife right after the broadcast yesterday. I was looking for my gringo, and I found it along with the parts to it, I hope. Yeah. So when I get my BGM in today, should be good to go. That is out for delivery. I knew I couldn't go on without locating that knife. Ed's got his Gripper V2 Proto in pocket today. Mister's got his Shortcut and his SOCP. B Shady's got his Quiet Carry Drift Contoured. Uh, the Matsi Striga tie. Striga. I better be careful saying that word. Also get to finally do a comparison of the red label and blue label Chavez. Nice. Digital camo pair of 3 today. Morning, David. P3 and tack knives polished intruder. Nice. I started to carry my pair of 3 last night. It was between my pair of 3 and the smock. And the smock won just because it fit the other knives better. But yeah, I almost carried my pair of 3 last night. Yes, sir. They're the I want to say they're. I've got a link to it. You can order them from Amazon. But yeah, I almost took that with me last night. And then Mr. Bob has his bear. Slippery? It's Slim Pry. Yeah, Slim Pry and his MBK Tusk. What is an MBK Tusk? Now you got me looking up knives. Oh, I want to poke you kind of knife. Yep, that is a pokey. Knives like that make me want to just poke something. I always want to, whenever I see knives like that, I just want to make this motion. I want to go, uh, 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 uh. Uh, yeah, I know it's a little too slim for me, but doesn't mean it's not a cool knife. But it makes me want to poke stuff. Let's see what we got here. Here they are, Mr. Ed. They're $5.49. There's the link if you're still with us, Mr. Ed. They are 3mm by 0.5 and 10mm long. That is the ones for the shortcut. Yeah, it would be a great steak knife and for poking. Yeah, the size, if you want to find them elsewhere, the size is this right here. Good morning, Michael. All right. Yeah, there's the shortcut springs, tusk. And what was the, let's see. Daily Carry Co. Slim Pry. Oh, it's one word. Slim Pry. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like, that's just, need a pry bar? There you go. Got a pry bar. Simple to the point. If you need to pry something, where you go. I bought a couple of weird knives last night. David, I am I'm a fellow dime guy. I've got my Gerber dime right here. The Gerber dime is a great little thing. The thing I love about this knife in particular is it's one of the best for working on knives because you can get in between scales and grab standoffs. So if you have any standoffs that are giving you trouble, these little Gerber dimes are awesome for that. They will fit in most knives. And it works great for that. Yeah, just a simple deep carry clip. Maximet. I don't like getting the S30V Spydercos because they're so common. So I try to get something that's a little different. My smock is S30V. I would like something different in the smock. But my Shaman is a Z-Wear PM. And my PM2 is a Spy 27. Yeah, Spy 27. So I try to get something a little different. Brown Sugar, did I say good morning? Gonzo, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Gerber dime is awesome though. Grab you one. They're awesome for working on knives. We showed a little cute knife yesterday. The little MBK. Might as well break out the little Kevin John Sabenza. Gotta have a cute knife of the day. So this one is real M390, and it's a little miniature Sabenza. I don't know what this material is. It might be Zerk. I think it is, actually. But yeah, M390. It actually works really good too. Like you can actually flip it. It closes good. Cool little knife. I like mini knives. It came in this little Kevin John tin with says M390 somewhere down there. Standard. It's not an exclusive or a special edition. It's the standard. What are we looking at? Skeletal CX. Skeletal. Let's go look at it. Skeletal CX. Skeletor CX. Leatherman. Okay. Let's go to the. What do we got here? Is that silver and black? Black on black. Black and green. Ooh, that's ugly. They're all pretty ugly. except for the black one. I like the silver blade on that one. But man, the finish on that blade's pretty cool. 154 cm. Nice. Um, Gerber clutch. What are we looking at? It's the day of multi-tools. The dime, the vise, the splice. The dime's only 23 bucks. What did you say? Gerber clutch? I am not seeing the Gerber clutch. It says Gerber clutch, but the clutch multi-tool. eBay. Yeah, that's a pretty old school one, huh? That one's not been used at all. Ugh. You got other people's fingernails and stuff in it. Look at all that schmoo. I couldn't take the schmoo. The schmutz. Yeah, that's pretty gross. Clean up your knives, people. Take care of your knives. If you're going to post them on eBay, at least try to clean them up. The Leatherman Signal. Yeah, there's another one. Signal. There's another new one that just came out. Ooh, wow. You got 3 different colors. Man, they're really pushing the customize your Leatherman. I still love my titanium. I thought it was a copy of the Arc Plus or something. Uh, I still like the Arc, but mine is basically an Arc that I bought. It's titanium. I just need one big one with all kinds of stuff and then one little one to work on knives with. Yeah, the Roxxon is coming out with all that. The Flex from Roxxon is the bomb with the modular stuff. uh, Implements. But yeah, I like all the. And I actually want to build one of these. I think that would be fun to go through and pick out exactly what you want and put you one together. So the Flex Modular, pretty dang cool. Decent price too. Yeah, the blade is Magna Cut. Was that on the Arc? Uh, uh, yeah, it's got a Magna Cut blade. There's all the stuff. Of course, you can't see what it's called, what it is. Uh, yeah, I want the flex. Um, yeah, my good. Well, my big one that I keep in the car is a titanium one that I got for like $70. It's pretty dang awesome. Uh, let's see, titanium multi-tool. Trying to remember. Yeah, this is the one I got, except that I didn't get the crazy colored one. Actually, that's not the one I got. It's close. I thought it was the one I got. What are they calling them? Ah, they're putting it titanium multi-tool. They're putting it all in one word, I think. I should just go grab mine. It's in the car, though. I cannot remember exactly which one I was looking at. Might as well bring y'all along for the ride. I was over in the other browser looking at stuff. It's kind of like this one, but it's like this bigger one. Uh, yeah, it's like everything's locking. Yeah, that's pretty much like the one I got, except mine is all silver. Uh, yeah, that's basically the one I got, and it's a big boy, and it looks a lot like the Arc. Uh, yeah, but you can get these uh, with all that stuff in it for like $60, $50, full titanium. Pretty wild. Morning, Cliff. So yeah, I said a minute ago, I bought a couple of knives last night. One of them was something that has came out a while ago. I think Mr. Ed had one. In fact, I know Mr. Ed had one. And as usual, I'm kind of late to the game, but I don't know why I bought it because it's not really my style. But it is it's the new breed EDC wingspan. Um, I like the looks of it. That's the model I got. Uh, I like the blade on that one. Not a big fan of carbon fiber, but anyway, I bought that for $70 last night. Brand new in the box. I think it was like 145 new. So wait a little while, get it half price. It's kind of my philosophy. But I thought that was uh, a good $70 knife. I like the look of it closed. I love the front flipper. The geometry's great on it, supposedly. So the front flipper seems to work well. If y'all don't mind dropping a like, help a brother out, get that over with and out the way. Double tap that phone. And then the other knife I bought was one of those ones that Nyclad, it's called the Infox, and it's that little knife. And it's another one that I bought. I don't really know why, other than I got a good deal on it as well. That music sucks. But yeah, that little knife. So I bought this from the lady that I told y'all was in China. And I got it for $70, and I basically bought it just to start a relationship with that chick. They were, whoops. Every time I click on Discord, y'all don't see what I'm looking at. It's that knife. Kind of futuristic looking. So yeah, I think Nyclad charged $159. And I got this one for $70 from her, so couldn't pass it up. It's a cool looking knife. I think Nyclad Infox. I think LTK had one a couple of months ago. That he was talking about. Morning, Pete. Anyway, I had to pick it up for $70 from that Chinese chick, because I'm hoping she can get me some inside deals with some OEMs over there. Let's see. Good morning, Waylon. All right. What else? What else? Oh, um, this. I talked to him last night, and this is going to be coming out within a month. He said they're going to be about 3 weeks before he has some more assembled. But I'm really looking forward to this Empire. And actually, he's got the action pretty good on it. It opens and closes pretty easy with a shake. And this knife is legal for you people who can't get an auto, but can get assisted knives. So if you live in a state where autos are not legal, this just classifies as an assisted knife, even though it opens like an auto. But he's got that dialed in pretty good. Yeah, Michael, we watched that on stream a couple days ago. It was pretty funny. I think we watched it. Nothing wrong with Chinese women hitting on you, David. He said Pokemon ain't real. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Uh, he's going to offer some cool anodized versions too. It opens pretty good for the magnet assisted auto. Like, I'm kind of impressed. Something else I wanted to show uh, is the fact of what I mentioned the other day about him being a decent stand up, decent guy. Um, he posted that knife, and in the comments, wait, nope, it was in a different post. Hold on. So it's basically what I told y'all about him getting rid of. So the winter pudding Exceed Designs clone coming to an end. So this is what he said in the comments. He said, I currently have about 100 pieces left, some of which are not yet fully assembled. The original creator reached out to me and he was very honest. Aside from after sales costs, his profit margins are indeed quite low. If I continue producing these, it would deal a fatal blow to his business. Unlike other expensive American brands, I genuinely appreciate his products and have no intention of destroying his brand. I hope everyone can show more support for such original creators. There are very few American brands with such slim profit margins. So that last line that he said there is a very true statement, and why I don't support companies like Benchmade, and why he has no problem copying a Benchmade. But he appreciated the fact the guy didn't have very much profit margin. I told him that he should work out a deal to OEM these for Exceed Designs, and then they could both profit. Yeah, so Josh is the guy that runs it, and people were thanking him for that comment. All right, that was that. Oh, they quoted me on here. Wow. I didn't even notice that. Is that one of y'all? I guess that's one of y'all, maybe. Um, and then that's when he responded. So somebody quoted me seeing it on my show, which is pretty cool. Weird. All right, let's do a little browsing, see what's going on. Let's see. Oh, y'all want to see a crazy? I know what I want to show. Check out this. Check out this video Pete posted about a package of his going across country. It's actually only been traveling like 6 days, 5 days. No, that was just a couple of days ago. Christopher, if you're talking about the post I just showed, that's just from yesterday. But yeah, check out this package that Pete has got going across the country. So it left Los Angeles on the 11th. Then it went to Colorado. Then it went to San Francisco. Then it went to Texas. Then it went back to Colorado. Went to another city in Colorado. Then went back to California. Then went all the way across the country to Florida. Then went to Denver. Then after it left Denver, it went back to Florida. Then it went back to Denver. And then it went up to PA. Had to go to Kensington and get some fentanyl. And then it went back to Florida. Because, you know. Then it went back to Pennsylvania. Then it went back to California. This has got to be a glitch. Then it went back to Pennsylvania, over to Indianapolis. Then back to Denver. Then back to Pennsylvania. Then over to Indianapolis. Then it went to Milwaukee, which is kind of where it belongs. And then it went to New York. You got to go to New York. Then it went back to the state it belongs in. But nope, got to go over to New Jersey. And then back to New York. And then out to Denver again. Just because. And then back to New Jersey and back to Denver. Back to New York. Back to Wisconsin. Back to Denver. Back to Jersey City. And then back to New York. So that is the craziest tracking I've ever seen in 5 days. Yeah, that number that they gave you is a bunch of different packages all combined into one. Yeah, so that knife is definitely lost, Pete. You are not getting it. I hope it wasn't anything special. I did get those knives sent out to Mr. David and Mr. Cliff yesterday. Good morning, Sever 7. We got those sent out. Can't wait for my reblade to show up today. Speaking of Swiss Army knives, I've had mine bounce around some crazy places, but never like that. Yeah, that's pretty wild. This is the knife I sent to Pete. It actually shows this. He said he had 2 foot of snow yesterday, and it said undelivered. Says local weather delay. We were unable to attempt delivery of your item yesterday because of unsafe conditions, which is pretty wild. Yep, it's in Nashville. That's the next hub out of my town. All right. I started to. Oh, that's pretty funny. Somebody likes that one knife that I grabbed. So good. So yeah, the question of the day: if you had to just have one knife, what would it be? Would it be a fixed blade or would it be a folding knife? Do you think that a folding knife can do everything that a fixed blade can do? Or vice versa? Um, I'm wondering what mine would be. Pair of two. We got to vote for a pair of two. Strictly just one knife. So I'm really I've thought about the fact that it might be a fixed blade. I don't know. It might be my. So Waylon's favorite is his neutralizer. Gonzo said definitely a folder. And Pete is going with one of his newest knives that he's been waiting on a while. Yes, if you pick a utility, you only get one blade. Morning, Andrew. Been back there lurking. Oh, the neutralizer's great. The neutralizer is phenomenal. I've only got a couple of those. One from Gen 1 and one from Gen 2. This one has, oh no, it's got great detent. These came really good tuned out of the box. The detent was great on these and the action. Oh, that's cool, Andrew. Mister, too many questions. What do you think of that breaker, that $20 breaker? Uh, yeah, PM2 it's got some pretty good ergos. Uh, what is the DBD edition? uh, oh, okay. Now I got it. uh, Yeah, the breaker is awesome for 20 bucks. McNeese Dixon for Gonzo. Yeah, Pete, I figured it out. Waylon, which breaker did you get? Did you get one of those nice ones? Uh, I sold my Glideman not long ago, David. I had the titanium Glideman. I sold it not too long ago. I didn't know what the DVD was. But yeah, I've had the Glideman. I've got an unboxing review video of it, actually. If you go to my site, you go to my YouTube page and type in Glideman, you will see the unboxing video right here. Super comfortable knife. I went through a phase where that was my style there for a little while. Good forward choil, that blade shape. It reminds me of a couple of other knives. Yeah, Waylon, that breaker clone's a definite winner for 20 bucks. What does Spyderco drop today? Do not know. Does Spyderco have an Instagram? Yep, they do. I'm definitely not. I am following it. 14 weeks ago, they released this. Wow, their last post was 14 weeks ago. Uh, where's the Spyderco? Has a couple of sites. Let's see. Outdoor cooking, value outdoor knives. So here's the product guide. Wow. What else we getting to? We got the Native 5. Little Native. Let's see. Shaman. Bodacious. Manix 2. The Edgerati's a nice knife. It's basically a shaman. A skeleton shaman. Micro Jimbo. UK penknife. Spidey Chef. Salt 2. The Dragonfly, the Man Bug, the Ladybug. Wow, I got quite the catalog. How many pages? There's so many people that love the Delica and the Indela. I just never have. I thought I would like the Stretch 2 XL, but I didn't like the backlock. I bought one of those off Amazon one time. The Harpy and the Cricket, the Civilian, the Dragonflies, and the Ladybugs. The Assist is a pretty cool little knife for first responders. Now we're coming up to the Prestige section. The Sage, I've still got to get me a little Sage. Guess I'm waiting on a Sage 6. There's a Sage 6. I guess it's already out. What's up with the... All right. Sorry. Yeah, I've got to get a Sage. Techno 2, 3, Slim. Little Temperous, Canis. Good old Smock. The Amalgam. I used to like the Amalgam. Jimbo, Jumbo, Micro Jimbo. Restricted items. The Small Fly and the Janusong. And what's up with, what is this one? The Atom, huh. Is it only serrated? I guess so. No, there's one, a regular blade. Is that their auto? Is that an auto? Yeah, that's got to be an auto, right? Uh, let's see. Yeah, it's an auto. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, that's the one. Yeah, they have one of those on. They sell those on AliExpress now, I think. That's a weird button. Yeah, I don't know. Cliff definitely holds a 20-year grudge against Spyderco. I uh I admire your resilience. It's quite ambitious. Cat Chicago astute, efficient. I think I've still got an efficient somewhere. What is the Pitts 2? Oh, there's that Nand we looked at the other day. And the Cobble. What is the Cobble? That's a weird looking one too. Non-locking. Is it a slip joint? I guess so. That's kind of like the one Mr. Bob showed earlier. That's a pretty different looking knife. I like how the holes line up. That's pretty cool. They had to put the hole in the blade, and they're like, well, the blade doesn't show when it's closed, so we got to put the hole in the scales too. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty cool little dealio. See what else we got. The honeybee, the bug. And we got the fixed blades. Jumpmaster, the Ronin. The Swick. Huh. And the Warrior Hulk. Mule Team. Then we got some culinary knives. Oh, then we got the bird. We got the whole bird series. I totally forget about the fact they even make birds anymore. All right. Enough of that. Wow. Yeah, their catalog was pretty sweet. I mean, I will have to say, you got to give them that. I don't know what this is. Does anybody? What is this? Is this the bug? It's super sharp. And it's super tiny. Uh, yeah. I don't know what that one is. Something or other. All right. What else are we looking at today? Seems like there was something else. Yeah, I think it's the bug. I mean, heck, we just looked at I should be able to. Whoa. You can really zoom up. Let me see. Search. I got it all searchable and everything. Yeah, so I think it's the bug up there. That's the nickel and silver version. Closed. Let's see. Overall, 2 point. No, that's not the bug. That's something else. I don't think this is 2.91 inches long. It is 2.9 inches long. I guess I'm not a good judge of 3 inches. Yeah, so that is the bug. Uh, we were looking at the Spyderco catalog for a little while. Got past that though. There was something else that popped up. knife swap almost grabbed earlier. I can't remember what that was. There was one guy that had a bunch of nice knives. Let's see. Shiro, Alpha Beast. Yeah, this guy had some nice knives. Yeah, 2.9 open. Always clueless, huh? Well, dang, Ed. That's no good. It's kind of offensive. That's a beautiful knife, though. Protean Plain Jane. That's about as plain as you can get. Mini Goblin with the C pattern. Like that pattern. Mordax. It's a nice Mordax, too. Concept Bison, yeah. Is that a Laconico, really? Yep, Ray Laconico. Wonder why I don't like that knife. Although I like a lot of Ray's stuff. Could be the... I think there's something about the handle. It's not really the blade, it's the handle and the blade. Yeah, I've got the Marauder. You want to see it real quick? I think it's a. I think it's a Bowie. Let's see. Oh my goodness! This bag of fixed blades is kind of heavy. Uh, Put that little knife back up where it goes. Let's see. Got a few cold steels here. I was trying to find the. There's the Recon Scout. I think that's the 3V one. Yeah, that's the 3V Recon Scout. So that's a pretty good Bowie. I don't know why I said David Bowie. It's a David Bowie. Uh, but the other one down in here somewhere. Uh, Dang it. Too many fixed blades. Another weird one. Cold Steel has quite the variety of fixed blades. And where is there it is. I think that's it. There you go. There's the Marauder. That thing, this thing would look great on a pirate ship. These handles are pretty comfortable, though. I will give them that. Still got to work on that one. What's the one you got back in stock? Yeah, it just says coming soon to me. I'm sure it probably sold out. I'm glad Tennessee doesn't have hardly any knife laws. Yeah, I don't know. It possibly could have sold out. It could be like your other stuff going on right now. It could be a glitch. What state are you in, David? I could walk down the street with a sword here in Tennessee. We don't have hardly any. The only thing we have are ballistic knives. uh, Grabbing gears, the Benchmade Rant is your go-to knife. Wow. Uh, Benchmade Rant. What is the Rant? Wow, that's a decently priced Benchmade with a terrible tiny picture. They just got 3 smaller pictures. Yeah, it's got that oh, is this one of your posts? That's a pretty cool looking. Wow, seen one online for $535. That's not a bad looking little Benchmade. Tell you the truth. I need some more specs on it. How big is it? Oh, there's the. There we go. 3.95 inch blade. That's a super cool knife, man. Thanks for sharing that oldie but goodie. Uh, yeah, that's a sweet knife. Mr. Ed, we're looking at Benchmades right now if you were lost. An old school 19-year-old Benchmade with good old 440 steel. Oh, this is N690. Huh. N690. I like Pardue design. 8.58 inches overall. Yeah, that's a good size knife. All right, now we got to go back and look at Knife Swap for a Benchmade rent. Wow. Yeah, there's not many. Rent. Yeah, I don't see any. I can't even type. Okay, there's a D2 version. What is this one? N690. So there's the N690 one. Not a crazy price. Yeah, I agree. Benchmade do overcharge. But when that one was $100 back when it sold, uh, well, yeah, these right here for $100 was probably the correct price. All right, y'all got to give me a second. I got to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. So I just realized that if I was to have to pick one knife right now, it would probably be my Shaman. Um, I feel like I could probably beat this one pretty hard, batoning it. It's a big enough knife. Uh, with a big enough blade that I could do some work. It might be my Shaman. Yeah, these are both neutralizers. Oh, that's awesome. $70 for it 20 years ago. Yeah, these are great knives. Nope, it doesn't have to be a folder because I said I might pick I might pick a fixed blade. If I was gonna pick a fixed blade, it would probably be my H back. Although you can't go wrong with some Moras. This is not my favorite, but the little Elders. So I don't know if I would go with them. I definitely probably wouldn't go with a Mora, although because I know how they break. That's a heck of a knife right there. That's N690. Uh, it's the it's got a 3-inch belly. I mean 3 inches wide. Can't see what that is. EF 137. That's a pretty wild knife. Let's see. Putting up some of my knives here, my fixed blades. Huh. All right. Fixed blades are all put back up except for good old Mora. I started to put a patina on this one. Yeah, customer service can ruin a company for me, for sure. So I feel you there, Cliff. Uh, but yeah, these neutralizers are great. Oh, thank you, Mr. Whalen. I was trying to thought I had something else up here. RIP MF Doom. There's a Mora and Magna Cut. Is it a Garberg? What are cans ball? Mora, yeah, Magna Cut. Did you say Magna Cut? Yeah, it is a Garberg. I guess that one pretty good. Maybe it's a Garberg. So do they have one in Magna Cut, really? Or is this all just tall tales? I don't know where my Garberg is. Uh, I'm not seeing. Not seeing it. He said Cold Steel is the best, period. They are they are good value for money. Uh for money spent. So all I really saw was this post on Reddit. So somebody says they need to make one in 3V, 4V, LMAX, Crewwear, or Magna Cut. Yeah, the SPK Shark. I've almost picked up one of those a few times just because of you, Mr. Bob. Uh, SPK Shark. Shark and Van X. Pretty cool little knife. How 2.75-inch blade. Yeah, right now, if I was to pick one of my fixed blades as my favorite, it would probably be, I just pulled that one out of the sheath. That's not good. Hold on. Where is my, come on, knife. Got too many knives. Too many knives. Not enough time. But if I was to pick one of my little, and I bet it's about the same size blade, if I can find it, I'm going to cut myself. I'm reaching down in a bag full of fixed blades, hoping that all the sheaths stay on them. Because they're all down in one little bag. Oh my God. Where is the knife I'm looking for? There it is. Nope. That's definitely not it. False alarm. That was a that was a Ozark Trail. There it is. Nope, that's the tenable par. I got to be getting close because they're all. My God. Finally. Jeez. I like all three of these. I like the harpoon. I love the harpoon. I got a scout carry. I like the par. But my favorite right now would probably be this H-back. And I bet it's got about a 2.75 inch blade, about like that. My pair, my my cold steel. These are super cool to make a spear out of. Can y'all see me? Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Uh, but yeah, these cold steels are pretty cool. The ones that you can make a spear. China. The Bushman. Yeah, I know. I was digging through. I had paracord wrapped around this, and it's all messed up now. So I will fix that later. I wanted to measure. Here's a little weird knife. That's a little Gonzo Mora. I've got probably more cold steel than any other knife. Fixed blade for sure. Uh, all right, got them all put back up. Now I can measure this, but this is a little like a Gonzo Mora copy. Pretty much. And then this one is probably about the same size as the Shark. Kind of blade length we got on it. It's right at 3 inches. So that's about as small as I go. But this one, man, feels so good in hand. It's probably close to the same size. Yeah, I love this knife. Super comfortable. Gotta have a good thumb ramp for me. Bob Ross was the man. All right, what else we're doing today? Let's see. Friday, Bush Marys and 3V. Oh, okay. That's another company that B Shady has probably talked me into. Proud Mary, Vanguard Mary, something. I'm gonna have to try one of these out. Let's see what all they got of Vanguard Mary, Bush Mary. There's the 3V one. Yeah, that's a heck of a knife. JD, no, I don't think so. I think it was just a Reddit post about the Mora and Magna Cut. I'm just not sure about that blade shape. I mean, I know it would be super functional. It's almost like it's a little too big at the end. But I like it. I like a lot of. What is this one? The Street Dweller? Huh. 3.125, 7-inch. Looks pretty comfortable too. And the Chickadee, he doesn't have thumb ramps on anything. I like that Vanguard Mary though. Minnows and MagnaCut Creeley blades. I think we looked. Yeah, I couldn't. That would be like a 2-finger knife. No, it'd definitely be a 3-finger, but so tiny. 5.25 inches. Huh. Magnamax. That's wow. It really tucks in there. That's some nice looking leather. Yeah, I like that leather. Hey Pete, if you're still here, how much did that custom sheath cost you? Because we went to his website, I didn't really see it on there, but I'm sure he'll do whatever you want. This is about the smallest knife that I can comfortably carry on my big mitts. Uh, that's why I said I like this one. My thumb lands good on the thumb ramp. I feel like I've got just tons of power with this little thing. But that's about the smallest I can deal with. Yeah, we went to the website and we didn't see anything that looked like yours on the shop. All products. I didn't see the one that you had. These are all slips and they don't have a clip on them. So the only things he has on the shop are just these. I think maybe it's like one of these with the. I think it's one of these with the clip on it. Yeah, so it is. Okay, so it is a slip two. All right. Well, I found the right one. I just didn't know how much extra he added to throw on a clip. Uh, and Pete, I was surprised when you said that that was a 19-volt purple. That purple looks a lot better than most 19-volt purples. But it matches that sheath nicely. But yeah, I thought it was a high voltage purple instead of a 19 volt. Or 17 volt, sorry. All right. Well, yeah. I guess right now, if I had to pick one, it would be my shaman. And this one is scout carry. And I feel like I would be pretty good. I almost like this one better because the cutting edge is pretty much the same as the shaman. But I've got, I got less of this back here. That's why I like the bodacious also. But this has got the same cutting edge as the shaman in a more compact. And I can scout carry this one. So I don't know. Right now, it might be that one. All right. Go back to that Blade City ad and see if coming soon. Yeah, we got it. We got to figure out how to get one of those, Pete. I guess I'm going to add a notify me. Maybe I'll get the same email that you got. Wonder why they're only releasing so many. Yeah, it's weird. Well, guess we're gonna wander on down today. JD. No, uh mine's Z-Wear PM. Uh yeah, Z-Wear PM. I thought I had a crew wear. I had something crew wear. I think I'm missing a Spyderco with crew wear. Huh. Anyway, Appreciate y'all joining me this morning. If you hadn't hit that like button, do so on your way out. Help out that algorithm. I had a couple people hit me up about wanting some knives for free. So if you want some knives for the cost of shipping, I get really good shipping rates here in the U.S. Probably like $8 to get a couple of knives. Y'all hit me up in my email, top right corner. Oh, yeah, that's my Mannix too, is in crew wear. That's right. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, Pete, you've probably been working when I've said it before. Yeah, I've got some knives that I want to give away. If you pay me for shipping, I'll send you a couple. It'll be my choice, random pick. But you can give them away as gifts to people and get a couple for $8. So thank you, Mr. B Shady. Appreciate you being here. Local pickup. Yeah, you can pick some up locally, Pete. Yeah, I've got the XL in crew wear somewhere over here. Well, all right. Have a great Titanium Tuesday. Make sure to throw some tie in your pocket. And we will do it all again tomorrow. Thanks to everybody that participated in the chat. Gave me stuff to look at. I appreciate